You must be silent. We are at the point of recording. Say something real quick.
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay. What is a woman? She's a fish to catch, some men say. You bait your hook and they'll come on it. Confidence and a little bait, the fish will be yours. This is true, but is it? A woman's intelligent. Men are the chase, that is true, for sure. But do they really catch the fish? Or do the fish wait for the perfect catching and then give themselves away? Is the fish the catcher and the catcher the fish? We may never know. Sorry, I fucked that up at the end there. We may never know.
Don't worry about it. It's been a while.
Let's just
Try that again.
let's talk about it, because that's what I do. I gotta click my button. God damn it! I'm a little rusty, people. Give me a break. And what? We got to pause?
Yeah, so we can let
Okay, we're gonna
Grambo
pause.
know not
Hey.
to mess it up.
Hey, it's okay. It's totally fine. We can pause whenever you want. That's what he wants. It's not what I want, but it's what he wants. It totally is what he wants. It's what he thinks is right. So I'm gonna continue on anyway. I don't care. If you listen to this, which you probably don't, because I just do it as a hobby. Not to, if you do, please keep listening if you listen. But I am here, your host Peter, and this is another episode of Dodge It. This is what you had to be introduced to. We took a month break. Well, I did, at least, because I'm tired. I got a lot going on. And you are, what do you want your name to be?
Well, my real name, which I probably shouldn't give out, but anyways, not my real name.
People are crazy.
You can call me the Shaolin Master. Is I guess would be racially insensitive if you saw my face, because I look a little bit Asian, but that doesn't matter. For this episode, I'll be the Shaolin Master. For the next, that's enough.
Okay, that's
I believe it's Zhao.
Thank you.
Shaolin Master.
Shaolin.
Shaolin.
You know, that brings me to a good point. Oh, by the way, but we're here with also Jacob.
Hi.
Did we call you Jacob before? I can't
You did.
remember.
You called me Jacob.
We didn't?
You did.
Okay. Well, and we're here with Jacob too. And
Jacob 2, though. That's my alter ego.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, fuck Jacob 1, because
He's a bastard.
even though he's here.
A cold-hearted bastard.
Well,
I wouldn't say cold-hearted.
this is a special episode because this is my birthday episode. Oh, don't do that. Please don't. Oh, what are we doing exactly?
So what did
here?
you?
I
What
don't know
makes your birthday so special?
Nothing at all. Because you know what? It's your 19th birthday. What do you do for your 19th birthday? Tell me, sir. What do you do with your 19th birthday?
Get somebody who's 21 to buy a booth.
Exactly. That's what you do for your 19th birthday.
It seems to work out pretty well.
Because here's the thing. I mean, I've always been called more mature than my actual age. So I'm 18. I tell everyone I'm 18. They're like, what? No way. That's awesome. But when you're 19, people look at you and they go, he's turning into a man. And it's like, no, I've been like this since I was like fucking 16. I mean, god damn it.
So
I don't
what
know.
is one hope that you have for yourself for this coming year? Being the 19-year-old that you are, what is a goal that you can set for yourself?
Well-
One that you... Here's the other condition.
Okay. He's not done
a
yet.
goal,
He's not done.
But it has to be a goal that you could never tell your parents about.
Oh, that I can never tell my parents about?
Yeah.
That means it has to be immature.
And possibly reckless and stupid.
And I'm all about maturity. I don't know.
Oh, please.
Shit. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to get this thing where I kind of like I have this thing where I can swear and I can talk about whatever I want. You know, I can talk about you know, people that I don't like and political views that I don't like, and then I'll put it up like every week or month or so, and then so I can swear, I can talk about whatever I want, and I'll just put it up every you know, week or so. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that a shameless plug?
You know what, maybe
like, the continuation of this here podcast.
Maybe I'll call it.
Are you plugging your own product on your product? Wow, that is amazing.
That's exactly what I'm doing there, Jacob. Thank you very much. Of course, we're I'd love to talk about stories and stuff, but I'm here working with you again, meaning I don't have internet because you live in the Stone Age.
I don't believe in the internet.
I don't believe.
The NSA.
I don't believe in people. I don't believe in movies because I believe they take a part of your soul when you get filmed on camera.
Only when you get filmed on camera. That's why I want to work behind the camera.
Have you ever heard this? Have either of you ever heard of this? Okay. There's this guy.
Very fascinating.
I was talking about this actually the other day with a friend, and there's this guy I went into art class with. Not art class, sculpting with. And you know, he was this tall, skinny guy, kind of like you, but you know, a little more, not as colorful, much more. He wore
masculine,
gray.
dashing, strong jawed.
Yes.
Large in the crotchal region.
He didn't have the Superman chin you got.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That is a compliment.
Sweet. That was Superman chin.
But he, you know, he always wore gray, and he liked dogs, but he hated people, and one of the things I one day I asked him, because you know this comes up with you too, because we're movie guys, as I said, what is your favorite, you know, what movies do you watch? He looks up and he's like, I don't believe in movies because they capture part of your soul, you know, like all those actors, they're just giving their souls to people to take, and that's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I mean,
that would be really awkward.
So the indigenous tribes in South America, and originally in North America, believed that every time that you took a photograph of them, you were taking part of your soul with them. So all the way up into the northern regions of Alaska, and all the way down far as south is Chile and Argentina. Every time you take a picture of their soul, they believe that you're taking part of it with you.
Thank you, Xiaolin Showdown.
I also
I totally understand. It makes sense now. But you gotta
It's a fascinating
that makes
concept.
sense for tribe, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, seriously though, let's think about how crazy the concept of like a picture is, though, especially if you don't know like what that is. Like,
okay, if you
leading
don't
into
know,
it,
if you don't know
that's
technology,
insane.
it's like you just see it and you're like, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, it literally is like it's incredible. Yeah.
This is a white guy who lives in the city. I mean, come on, dude. I mean,
You're a racist.
yes. Okay.
Just
yes.
because he's
and I'm
white?
proud of it.
You douchebag.
Xiaolin,
what are your comments?
he agrees
On
that
whiteness
I'm
in the inner
I'm an
city.
okay racist, right?
It depends.
Okay, yeah,
as a
you see,
famous
he
country
agrees.
singer said, everybody's a little bit racist, right?
Yes.
What was that song?
Lake Street Target made me racist.
You know,
That's
and
my,
I actually like that because
That's my theory.
now I don't want to continue with this conversation because I'm afraid about what I might say that one thing that's going over the line.
some viewers. Following message. I have no mic. Yeah, we
Viewers.
aren't having viewers. I
Yes,
suppose.
yeah.
There we
Do
go.
this with my ear hole.
This mic
Until
is fucked.
yeah, I'm viewing it right now, and then I'm never gonna listen.
Let me
to
watch
it
it with
again.
my ear holes.
My ear balls.
Ear balls of holes.
Ear balls.
Stick one of your earballs on that and think about it.
No, but
I feel like we're getting way off topic.
Yeah.
we don't have a topic right
This is free for all
Let's
15
talk
minutes.
more about you being a racist then.
Okay.
Yeah, why the hell are you a
Because I
racist
also feel
cracker?
Like I'm a racist, but when people
I
look
hate
at me,
Somalians.
they think that I can't be racist because of my ethnicity.
Okay. I'll tell you why I'm racist. Let me just.
Shaolin Showdown.
First of all, I was Shaolin Master.
Why I'm a little racist is because
Xiao.
where I grew up, right? Okay, so I grow up. My parents are Democratic, right? They're like 50-year-old
losers.
Democratic white people, which that's and they treat everyone the same. That's how they believe they're supposed to. Oh, my mom a little more than my dad.
They
Okay,
could use
because
some
my
more
dad,
edge, obviously.
my dad was a major farmer, right? So you got that, but then they send me to Delano, Minnesota to go through grade school.
I don't even know where the fuck that is.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
My cousins lived in Delano. It's a very small town, and for
Yes.
some reason, Peter has avoided all contact with them.
I do not know of them, but
He's a
but-
douchebag.
but I don't remember what I was saying. Okay. No. So I like how this music's just going like in the back. Like I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. No.
Goddamn
But
right.
so everyone there was completely racist. That's why. I'm a little racist.
That was the. If I ever heard a story where you need to say, and then I found $5 at the end, that was it. And then you found $5.
And
Oh
then-
my gosh.
You see,
There was a small racist town in the Midwest.
okay.
The end.
Well, it's funny because it's the whole time going through grade school, I thought, because I was that Democratic kid, I was the one who thought sanely.
I love how all conservatives are suddenly racist. I
Well,
feel
no,
so
no.
marginalized
Okay.
right now.
It's because I know now that not all conservatives are,
Damn
but at the
straight.
school, they were all racist. Okay, because you're out in the middle of you don't even know where exactly.
That has to deal with inbreeding, not conservatism.
Almost.
That's a whole nother topic.
It's like this is a place where if you didn't have the right name, you were nobody whatsoever. My last name, I won't say, but it was the same last name as another person in that town who was really popular.
What was
So
their
they-
last name?
I'm not gonna say because everyone thought that we were cousins, so that's why everyone was like, "Hey, it's Peter, whatchamacallit,
Macintosh.
Peter McAllister or something like that."
Makes you sound like a pretentious douchebag, honestly.
McAllister?
Peter McAllister.
I
don't
like
know.
that. I think McAllister's a good name. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's a bad name, but Peter McAllister.
I sound like a drunk Irishman in Scotland for some reason. I don't know. That's Peter McAllister over there.
Then you'd be wearing like an eye patch and have a wooden leg or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know, some weird shit like that. So where are we going with this? I forgot.
I don't know.
Inbreeding.
So
Inbreeding.
Not,
So
not inbreeding.
So with
You used to be
listen, I feel that
Democratic
as long
kid.
as they're not your brother or sister.
We're not getting on the topic
Okay.
of inbreeding, first of all.
okay.
We're
Got-
figuring
never mind.
out-
what? You have a problem
Scratch
with
that.
inbreeding
I have
now?
nothing. I respect all forms of expressions of love,
Especially polyamory when there's one man and like 10 women.
but I feel like this is not the topic to touch.
oh,
Where we're going with this is Peter McAllister,
gay rights.
growing up in a small town, defending his parents' beliefs.
against the racist.
You're right.
the
You're right.
racist
That's a great way to
Republican
put it.
tide.
A sea of Republicans who all
the racist.
who
red.
all knew I was a Democrat and loved to fuck with me the worst way.
How
like-
did it feel when Bush won the second election?
Oh well, it wasn't a big deal then for me because I
What
wasn't
about,
involved in politics then. I was remember
when
I'm
Obama
only
won, was there rioting at the school?
No, that was fucking hilarious though. Like there were so many people who were like, "Hey Pete, there's this group," and they were serious, right? Because they wanted to get at me because my side was winning. But they're like,
There is no side.
there's this serious group.
Everybody loses.
Okay, I'll slap you, Jesus. But there was this group that was building themselves up to rebel against the United States if Obama won. And I'm like, really? But
Do you think it was a racist thing, or do you think it was a
Oh,
Republican thing?
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. Well, you know
So
what?
if a different Democrat would
See,
have won,
this was
they
my
would have been
problem.
fine with it. They would have been pissed.
No. It would. Okay, it was.
This
it was
is the problem that I have, or had, and have.
You see-
Whenever I criticize Obama, and it's not become
You're
as much of a thing in the
racist.
last year or so,
Right.
but like especially like his first term, it's because he's his first black president, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like that has nothing to
See,
do with anything.
I
for
totally,
me.
I totally,
Like, don't
I
know.
totally get that. And the thing is now, I'm not a Democrat anymore. I try to be. I'm actually
I've
leaning.
started to swing
I'm
more
leaning.
libertarian.
I'm leaning to that side. Leaning. I mean, but I try to keep myself moderate because
Which is healthy.
Yeah, because I think that whoever is right smack dab in the middle has the right idea. There's no
That's a
way
pretty
they
good
can be
point.
wrong because this side is saying that everyone. Okay, the left side is saying that everyone on the right is wrong, and the right side is saying that everyone on the right is wrong. I mean, yes, on the left is wrong. So that means the people in the middle are saying that everyone on the right and left are both wrong, so they got to be right, right?
You would think. But not only is it linear,
Well, what if they're left-right or right-left?
Well, then we.
Man, fuck the spectrum.
Yeah,
Fuck the
I-
spectrum.
What if they're middle?
You know what?
What
Just
if they're west of
Is this
the
a clean
northeastmost?
huh?
Is this a clean podcast?
No,
What
what,
do you
the
mean?
are you talking about?
What are you
Just
talking
making sure
about?
I can swear.
What is he talking about?
What the are you talking
I don't
about?
understand. Clean Com
Is this a
podcast?
fucking clean
Are you
po-
suggesting that
clean
we're in a dirty room right now?
podcast?
Does it look like I'm trying to be dirty with you right now? Is it really that big of a problem?
Would you say no?
Maybe. No.
Moderates.
Moderates.
The majority.
so
We run over 15 for the first section.
Where,
I just
where,
wanna
where are
keep
we?
on track with that?
Where are we? I can't look at the time. Oh, we're at 16:55 right now. What are we gonna do?
Should we wrap this up quick and then go to the 40?
Well, should we do a game? Because we're always supposed to do a game,
I
right?
just really want to smoke a cigarette.
You always want to smoke a cigarette because you know why? You're addicted to that. But I quit.
Yeah, you know what? It happened. Okay.
I'm a social smoker.
Smoke weed, not cigarettes. That's gonna be my official
Maybe.
campaign endorsement.
Okay, that's the. I figured out that's the best answer for everything. Maybe.
maybe
If your girlfriend says,
you aren't gonna offend anybody that way.
actually,
I
wait,
don't have
how does
any
it go?
mic.
If
There we
your
go.
if your
Now I have a mic
girlfriend
back.
ever says, you ask her about something and she ever says, maybe, that means no. All the time. But if you ask her again and she says maybe, that means no again. But if you ask her again and she says we'll see, yes.
What also works almost half as
That's
well
kind of like
is-
rape.
I don't know.
Oh well, you guys are.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't-
Okay, you didn't have to relate it back to rape.
I don't know that you have a mic thing either.
I don't know.
We didn't for
Why
a
did you have to
second, but-
relate this back to, what is it called? Rape.
Why?
Why are we
Yeah,
on this
that's the topic,
conversation?
actually. Rape culture.
I hate the term rape culture. I know I
It's a
sound
thing.
like
It's a thing,
I
bro.
sound like a douchebag, but I really do. I think that it's overused. The
So I
word
think we should
rape
talk
is
about it,
also
right?
overused. Yeah. However, I have no mic.
You have no mic?
I give up.
You know what?
McAllister.
And that's another episode. We'll come back with the bigger portion because my co-host just ran off because he's a bitch. Anyway, so no, I guess I'll just sign off for myself.
Hey, does anybody listen to this?
No, I just do it because it's something to do. Thanks for pointing out the obvious.
I'm sure people must listen.
I mean,
to this.
well.
He gets a few
I get
listeners.
like
five?
the most. You know what? I'm not going to talk about this on mic because it really bothers me. And it's success at a minimum.
Cut the show. He's crying. He's crying. Cut the show.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We're losing viewers.
Yeah. That was it. That was it. And we're back.
Check.
Are you getting any sound?
My mic is not on.
Oh, there we
there
go. There we go.
I'm here.
Oh
I'm
man,
live.
I forgot to mention that it is my 19th
It
birthday.
is.
Yeah, and we're just sitting here.
Should we sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Oh,
Many more
many more.
on Channel 4.
man.
Peter, can
Yes.
I see your ID?
No.
He's 19 years old. If that
I'm
answers
old.
anything. He's young as shit, dude.
As a girl.
I don't give a shit about the age. I want to know if your name's really Peter or not.
His name is really Peter.
What is wrong with the name Peter?
What is
I'm
wrong
sorry.
with the
What's
name
wrong
Peter?
with Peter?
Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put
Dude,
her in a pumpkin
Just show
shell.
me your ID.
Shut the fuck
Show me
up.
your ID.
It's Peter, but we can't say his last name.
I can't
due
say
to
my last name because we're on
confidentiality.
because people are crazy, man.
We can tell you after the podcast.
I mean, everyone wants to bang a 19-year-old boy.
With
Man,
long,
man.
flowing,
Man,
blonde, brown
No,
hair.
it is. With
That
flowing,
slight beard.
slight, that Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The twilight stubble.
The dude, I fucking.
Ben Affleck was in Twilight.
Oh.
Hey, would you introduce yourself for the audience?
Yeah.
My name is Graham
No.
Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Graham
Graham Jumbo. Like a
That's
shrimp.
the stupidest alias.
That's right.
I've
You're
ever
gonna
heard.
be Jumbo Shrimp because you.
What an asshole. I mean, are you saying is your
He's
penis
short like
jumbo?
it. Hey, how's it going, man? It's going
Good. How are you?
Is your
What's your name?
ego
Don't give
jumbo?
your full name.
My name is Brandon.
Brandon.
AKA
Is your Jewish nose
Brandon
jumbo?
the doctor's here. We're here.
Is that
We're here with
racist?
Peter, your host. We're here with Jacob, your co-host for this week.
Co-host for
We're
this
here
week.
with
I need a good alias.
Jumbo Shrimp over here.
Sometimes I
And-
like
and
to
Brandon
refer
the
to my
doctor.
myself as the cardboard cutout of Batman comic book author Scott Snyder.
Is that who you think you are?
I am the cardboard cutout of Scott Snyder.
Dude, okay, we let's talk about something that we're both kind
That's
of.
funny as hell.
Okay. Have you seen a movie anytime lately?
Yes.
What was the last movie you saw?
Like new movie?
Yeah, like new movie.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
You saw it,
Yes, I did.
dude. I saw it too.
It was phenomenal.
Let's
I was
review it.
really drunk.
Dude, we're
when
gonna
I saw
review it
and
right
I fell
now.
asleep for about 10 minutes.
I already know everything you need to know about this movie.
Okay, we're not gonna
was
spoil.
phenomenal,
We're not
though.
gonna spoil it, but we're gonna review it. Me and you
Okay.
right now here.
Let's do it.
Right now, no, baby, right now.
How
I
did
came
How did you like it?
an hour ago. Okay, what?
How did you like it?
I when I came out, I was like, you know what? I felt really good. Cause that movie like kind of touched me in certain ways,
No, I hear you.
like a small child,
And the Catholic Church.
and the Catholic Church
Okay.
of age. It felt good to watch. Ralph Fiennes was absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
I mean,
absolutely.
he was-
Yeah, I actually totally agree.
I brought my friend to it who I didn't think would really like it, but he loved it because there's this one line in it where Ralph Fiennes is like, he's like, what happened? And this guy's like, they killed my sister. And he's like, oh no, that's the girl with the club foot, right? And they're like, the guy's like, yes, it is. And then he just screams, dumb fuckers. And just shit like that throughout the whole movie.
dude, I
Hilarious. Like,
it's funny. I actually came out of the movie and I really loved it.
Yeah.
But like as it sat with me and as I've talked about it with friends who have seen it and such, I love it more and more the more I talk about it.
Yeah.
And I want to go see it again. Like,
Okay.
and it was phenomenal. And one thing that kills me with Wes Anderson in the best way possible
Yeah.
is his colors. And I feel like they were
Okay.
just out of control.
'Cause his
in
was
Grand
kinda-
Budapest.
well, his
And I
kinda
love
went
it.
with a pink.
Purple and red
Yeah,
and pink.
pink,
Very
yeah.
warm. And then even the purples were very like a really like reddish purple.
Oh, man.
And I
Yeah.
think that his colors throughout the whole were just incredible. Like
Yeah.
every shot, I was like, "This is gorgeous."
yeah,
I was
everything
so
in that movie was just
loving it.
fun to look at.
Yeah, I just felt entertained, and I was talking with Nate about
Nate,
this.
yeah.
And I think what he does is he calls it his movies are movies.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hide that. He doesn't take this American continuity style of editing and all that where
because he
gets
kind of does just say like, "Hey,
he's like,
fuck it,
we're
yeah.
in a movie."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We do these weird zooms. We have these weird moments. It was beautiful. You owe me a pop.
Fuck you.
You know what's bad about American movies?
What?
They all end happy.
That is true.
I don't think that's always a bad thing.
You know,
I think it's always bad.
sometimes it's okay if I really enjoy satirical movies that they end kind of happy because it's just like sometimes the
When
happiness.
they take their main characters and they cut them off limb by limb.
Like in Looper.
Well, that's you, but you're wrong. No,
but seriously, Grand Budapest Hotel.
definitely
Just to finish my thought.
Yeah.
He makes it a movie. The whole thing throughout, you're not doubting that you're ever watching a fake thing.
Yeah.
But it's great because of that.
You know,
it makes it so fun and enjoyable and sad and sweet at parts.
Yeah.
And like there were parts I was like, oh my gosh, I am like feeling really like down about this. But you know, it's so great throughout. I don't know. I just love his storytelling.
The only thing I have to do, you said everything that I really like about it. But I have to come out and I have to say a few things I didn't really like about it.
Yeah.
Or else this would be boring. But the things that his last movie he did was Moonrise Kingdom.
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much.
Okay.
I love certain.
I didn't see Moonrise.
I liked certain parts about it.
Seen it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it that was just a little. It was a little too playful. But the thing was, that was like a PG-13. This one was rated R.
Yep.
And the thing is, the one of the things that kind of threw me off almost when I watched it is like, it's all this playful fun, and then all of a sudden something very, very mortal and serious happens, and I don't know if I can say it's a mistake or not, because it just catches you off guard.
Now, one of the questions I have along with that then would be: have you seen much of his work besides
The truth, I saw Fantastic Mr. Fox and
have you seen
Moonrise
like
Kingdom.
Bottle Rocket?
No,
or
I
anything?
haven't.
So
seen
Bottle Rocket is one of Wes Anderson's earliest films, if not his earliest like feature.
Yeah.
And it's personally, if not his best, I would say one of his best. I think it's absolutely phenomenal.
Does it star Bill Murray?
It stars Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson.
Oh, isn't that
It's incredible, and his stories always do that. All of a sudden, you catch yourself with this like, here's real fucking life.
Yeah.
And it gets. I mean, it goes in between Owen Wilson doing burnout in a driveway on a mini bike in a yellow jumpsuit. To at one point, there's a guy in like a psychiatric hospital.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I really love it.
I can relate to that because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a scene in the movie where these guys are doing this kind of like jailbreak thing, and it's going through that scene, and it's all fun. Like they're like jumping over the guards when they're sleeping, shit like that. But then all of a sudden it gets to this point where they open a hatch and out of that hatch, real life just shoots out, and it's just like fuck.
And
like,
I personally, that's probably my favorite style of filmmaking.
I mean,
I can like picture myself ever writing is telling this real thing in the most funny way possible.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of camouflaging your message in a cool way.
Now, I liked the only part that I can say, like the rest I was kind of confused on how to take it, but I think I take it in like his art style. The only part that I had
Undefeated.
that I really didn't like that much was he has this thing where there was a ski chase scene.
Oh, I love the ski chase scene.
For some reason it was there were parts I liked about it, but then it just it got to the point where it was just too much. Too much of his too much of the art. I don't know. For some reason it felt like it interfered a little bit. But that's the only part.
Sweet.
Like after the ski chase, like that scene after.
I was about to say,
I was
if you
fine
like
with.
really, I mean, that's not a lot to complain about.
It's honestly.
I highly recommend it.
I thought
it was phenomenal.
I had a fucking blast.
Yeah. I want to see it again. So I mean, that says something.
And I brought my redneck friends in. No, I brought one of my redneck friends,
I have to take
Joe.
a beer pong break in a minute.
I know. We're just about done here. But if I had to choose, I would not choose dodge it. I would say, go see this in the theater. It's worth a full price.
Fuck yes, I would say full price, and yeah, I don't know.
You know what? Bring someone.
Pay attention.
And just
I
have
would
fun.
say
with
it is a movie you definitely want to pay attention for. The plot was, like I said, I was a bit inebriated the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
And that really definitely was a detraction because the plot is so all over that you really want to focus.
It really is. But
because it is so worth it. So
it's a very clever, fun movie.
I would agree.
Go check it out.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Don't be
Solid.
don't
Fucking
be
rad.
Don't be a dick like me and be like it's too artsy, because just watch the trailer and you'll know. By the way,
great.
What was it shot on? Because it had those cut off corners. I didn't notice in the theater.
No.
It was a big
He adjusted
screen.
the aspect ratio for the different times. Hey, I'm playing with Graham. I'm in the next one. I will kill you.
All right. Well, that's our quick review with Grand Budapest Hotel. We might come back on again. I don't know. I'm having a great time doing this shit, man.
I think we'll have to come back in a few.
Maybe we'll come back in a few. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow morning. But we will be back, hopefully. All right. Bye-bye.